and I'm going to show you, we are recording, correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to show you in a few minutes exactly what I'm writing down on this pad of paper because it's really, really important. In fact, yesterday I did a video with not me in the picture, in the frame, but everything I'm doing on this pad of paper. The graphics and the story I tell are what makes this work. So, Marcus, you're telling me you don't want to do 625, correct?
Yes, sir. It's a little too steep now, Steve. You gotta do something for me.
Marcus, you can do it, you just don't want to do it, right?
I mean,
Yeah, I hear you.
my pocket's a little burning now.
I hear you. Look, I understand, Marcus. I'm going to guess this would be the highest car payment you've ever had in your entire life.
How's that?
Well, would it be?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay. Well, if it's not, congratulations. But for most people these days, when they leave here, they literally have the highest payment they've ever had because the prices of vehicles have never been higher than they are right now. But you're getting more technology, more safety, and best of all, Marcus, you're getting a vehicle that's not going to depreciate like it used to. But this 625, if we can get it taken care of, nothing else stops you from taking delivery, correct?
No.
Right?
Right.
Okay. Look, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to write a check. Basically, I'm drawing a check here. You don't want to write a check for $625 a month. And you do not want to send it to a lender. Correct?
Correct.
Because you, like everybody else in this country, thinks that all that money is gone, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's not quite the case. Marcus, look, everybody knows that when you buy a car or a truck, it's going to depreciate. It's just not going to depreciate like it used to, but it will depreciate. Because when you write this check for $625 72 times, by the time the term of the loan's over, that car is not going to be worth what you're paying for it right now, which is $45,000, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Look, when you make that last payment, Marcus, what comes back to you in the mail a couple weeks later?
Would it be like a buy your car type mail?
No, no.
On the title?
And by the way, lots of people will not have the answer to this question because lots of people have never seen a title to a vehicle, okay? I've had 40 or 50 cars in my life. I think I've seen 4 titles, okay? So be prepared to help the customer out. What comes back to you, Marcus, is a title. I mean, there's a title to this car right now, okay? It's got our dealership's name on it and whoever's financing our cars for us. So it's got 2 names on it. Now, come next week, it's going to have your name on it and it's going to have the financial institution's name on it. But when it comes back to you 6 years from now, it's called free and clear, meaning only one name is on there, and that name is Marcus, okay? Now, the question I've got for you is if you drive this $45,000 vehicle like you intend to, you don't do anything special, but you don't crash it, you don't trash it, what do you think it'll be worth 6 years from now? Taking into consideration that vehicles are not depreciating like they used to.
So if I maintain good mileage on it, I think I may get around 25 for it.
So, think about this. 6 years from now, you got no car payments. That's what we call the dream payment. You owe nothing on it. You've got a title worth $25,000. You got a calculator on that phone right there?
Sure do.
Divide that $25,000 by 72.
$347.2.
$347. Marcus, do you know what that 347 represents?
Payments.
It represents the amount of the payment that is flowing back to you every time you stroke that 625 check. So, I told you the 625 was going this way. Well, on the way, metaphorically speaking, $347 is going straight back to your title. So take 625 and subtract 347.
$278.
$278 is what you're going to pay every single month to drive this vehicle. $625 is what you're paying to own the vehicle.
Right.
But you're building $347 worth of cash value in that vehicle every single time you write the check. I need you to okay this son of a bitch right here so we can get your vehicle ready for delivery.
Who the fuck is you? That was fucking fire, all respect. That's fucking awesome.
Did you follow this?
Yeah.
Is it completely true?
Yeah.
It's the absolute truth. Sebastian, you ever seen a payment in that frame?
And a $45,000 car?
Well, it doesn't matter what, it doesn't matter what the price of the vehicle, I mean, it could, on a $45,000 car, 20 grand down is $600 a month, right? Okay? It doesn't matter what the, does this take into consideration all the interest? Yes.